All right, so let's take a look at some of these Web Security Academy demos. I've got Burp open, and I've got the, whoops, not that one. I've got Intercept is off. All right, so I got Burp open and the browser in Burp open, and I've logged into the Web Security Academy. And let's take a look at some of these access control vulnerabilities. So here's the simplest one, Unprotected Admin functionality. So I've got a lab here, and I need to find the admin panel. All right, so here I've got pages here. It's a very simple website. There's a bunch of products, and if you view details, there's a description of the product, but there's not even any comments or anything, so it doesn't seem to be much of anything you can do there. And when you go to My Account, then you can log in, but I don't even have a login. So I was sort of buffaloed here, not sure what to do, but I looked at the hint, and I think this is where they told me look in robots.txt. So this is a place to look. The robots.txt file is a file added to pages to tell search engines where not to look. And that's where I get the clue where it is. There's something called Administrator Panel. So that's where the clue was, where to find it. So you go to Administrator Panel, and this is Unsecured Direct Object Access. I'm now the administrator. I didn't have to log in. This is instead of actually making me log in and then having access control that only lets you see it if you logged in, the login process will just redirect you here. But if you are able to find this location, you can be logged in anyway. So I can now delete Carlos, which was my goal, and that's how you win. All right, so that's the simplest case, where there's just a panel with no protection at all. And here's one where there's, again, an unprotected administration panel, but the URL is unpredictable instead of always being the same. So if you look at it, it's spinning up a container, I think now. All right, now I'm in, and I've got home products. If I go to My Account, again, I can log in, but I don't have a login. If I look at robots.txt, there's no robots.txt file. It just says not found. So they said there's some way to find it anyway, though. And so what I did was just look at the source of this page. And when you look at this page, if you go down here, this looks sort of like important stuff. And so what happens is it determines somehow whether you are the administrator. And if you are the administrator, then it goes here, admin gx orb. So again, it's very much like the last one. You just had to go in the source code to find this location. And that's the location of the hidden administrator panel where you can delete users. Once again, so that's only a little bit trickier. And if you go to this one is a little bit more fun. You get to practice using Intercept. So here I have an account, Wiener Peter, and I have to get in as administrator. And I know the admin panel is at /admin. So I just have to somehow trick the admin panel into thinking I'm the administrator. So I go in here, and I'm going to actually look at Burp this time. So I'm going to clean the old stuff out of the history. I go to My Account. Now I'm going to log in as Wiener Peter. And I'm going to clear all this old stuff. Okay, so I log in here. Okay, now I'm in, and I just have Home My Account and Log Out as options. But if I look at the post request here, let me make this bigger. Okay, there's the request, and in the response, it set a cookie that said admin equals false. And so when I get my account, it sent a request saying admin equals false. So I'll show you the way I solved this, and then the better way they recommend solving it. So if I could change this admin to true, then I'd be getting in as administrator. But notice there's a series of, every request from this point on needs to have admin equals true. So what I did was log out, and then get ready to log in again. Wiener and Peter. And then turn on intercept. So go here. Now it's not going to send anything to the server without letting me check it first. So I log in, and this one, it's sending the admin equals false cookie from before, so I'm going to change it to true. And the first time I turned off intercept at this point, and then it didn't work. What I had to do was keep leaving intercept on and keep on changing admin equals true. So I forward this. Now it's sending another request to get the page, and again I have to change it to true. And forward that. Now I'm in as Wiener. Now it's going to get the header. See the header right up here. I see I have an admin panel, so this is good. But anyway, I'm going to keep on. This one doesn't have the cookie, so I'm just going to forward this one. And now I'm ready to go to the admin panel. And again, I change admin to true. And now I'm here to delete Carlos. And again, I delete. And that should, I'll forward this one. And here's the delete with admin equals false, and I change it to true. And forward that. And looks like I got another one here I got to forward. All right. And now I think I can turn off intercept and I should win, and I do win. Okay. So that's one way to do it. Now there is a better way to do it, which they prescribed, and let me see if I can set that up. Let's go back to lab description. I'm not sure how to get, okay, right. All right, open lab clean here. The better way to see what I did not change the cookie in the browser. I just kept changing it in every request one by one, which is a lot of work. You can do it with less work if you modify not the outgoing cookie, but the incoming set cookie. So I seem to be logged in. Let me log out. Okay, and now go to my account and log in as Wiener Peter. And I seem to have really confused it somehow. Can I update the cookie through Developer Tools Storage? Yes, I think you can. I know you can do it with extensions. I don't know if you can change it directly in Developer Tools, but you might be able to. That would be a good one. Let me just try doing the burp the way they say, and then maybe we can try that. Wiener Peter. I don't know if you can change cookies in Developer Tool, but you can certainly do it in JavaScript. So, all right, so now I'm ready to log in. Now, what I want to do is intercept, and I want to intercept responses. So here's intercepting client requests, and here's intercept server responses, which it didn't seem to be doing. This is the part where here's response modification. It says enabled if content type header matches text. Well, let's just do this. There, request was intercepted. That might do it. So when the request was intercepted, I want to see the response. That will probably do. Let's see if that does it. Now I turn on proxy intercept. I turn on intercept. Okay, and now I log in, and here we go. There's the login going in, so I forward that. And here's the request. Nope, I failed to get the responses to come in here. Yeah, this is the part I can't remember how to do it. I'll give it one more try. Somehow it's not letting me see the responses. Intercept oh, I had to hit here. Okay, intercept responses. Okay, there we are. Probably don't even need that. Probably won't hurt. There, now it's going to intercept responses. Okay, good. So now let's go to intercept and turn it off. And let's log out. And get ready to log in again. Wiener and Peter. All right, now when I turn on intercept and log in, there's my login request. And I want to forward that. Here's the response, and here it is setting the cookie. Now I can set this to true. Now it'll set that in the browser. Now every request after that has admin equals true, so now I can just turn off intercept and use it. I'm now in, I now have the admin panel. I can now go in here and delete people and stuff. Okay, now let's try doing it your way. I'm going to log out, if I can figure out how, my account, log out. Okay, now let's not use burp at all. We'll just go to my account and try logging in as Wiener, Peter. Whoops. All right. Now I'm in, but the cookie is an undesirable. Now you had a way to get to it. Let's see, it's Tools, Developer, Developer Tools, Storage. Let's see if I can do that. So it's this thing, Chromium. Why am I not seeing Tools? Window? Maybe right-click? I'm not seeing the option for tools suddenly in my Chromium here. What's the deal? Window? Window, no. Tab, profiles, bookmarks. Maybe this thing doesn't have developer tools. Oh, there it is. View, developer tools. Okay, good. So here we have developer tools, and storage should be an option. DOM Invader isn't. Storage here. I need a hand. Somebody know how to find it here? Where's the developer tools? Now this is Chromium. So where do I find the storage in this mess? Sources? Elements maybe. Is cookie an element? Doesn't look like it. I know I can do it with console, right? I could do it with a JavaScript command here, I think. If you expand the window, there are more options on the top toolbar. Well, I don't know how to expand it any more than I have. DOM Invader, maybe. Let's see what DOM Invader is. Feature disabled. Okay, let's forget about that. Lighthouse? I don't even know what that is. All right, I'll tell you one way I know how to do it is with JavaScript. If I go here, I can do console.log of document cookie. Undefined. That's disturbing. How can there not be a cookie? There's definitely a cookie. Well, I think I need to learn more about how to use this thing. None of these. Memory? No. Security. Yeah. I'm confused why I can't even see document.cookie. That's really messed up. I'm logged in. I definitely have a cookie. Alert. All right, we'll find out what's going on there. If I do alert 1, that works. Okay, if I do alert document cookie, it's not listening to me. Alert document dot cookie. There, document.cookie is an option. There it is. There is a cookie up there, says something, but it just says. It's not really the cookie that includes admin equals true, which is pretty strange. I think there must be some kind of issue about me being in the wrong scope here. Somebody has a link here. Maybe that will help. View local browser storage, GAC. What is this garbage? Developer tools, go to application tab. Yeah, I don't think I have that. Now something's not moving. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, I don't have an application. I do have an application tab. Okay. Application. Oh, cookies. Hey. Neat. Ah, look at that. Good. And is this just editable? That would be nice. Can I just make it true? Ooh, that looked pretty good. Let's see if that worked. Now, if I just go refresh the page, it turned me into false again. Didn't seem to remember. Well, maybe this is not editable. Right click, edit value, true, enter. Do I have to do something to save it? What happens if I go to, say, my account? It changed back to false again. Then click refresh circle. Okay, let me try that. Edit value, true. Okay, now this thing here, you mean? It went back to false. Okay, edit value, true. Now this thing here, it went back to false again. So maybe I need to read this page. Somehow I can't figure out how to use that thing. And somebody there, okay. Go to developer tools. You'll see your storage. Yeah, but can you, maybe you can't change it. Change. It keeps on changing back. View, edit, and delete cookies. How do I edit cookies? Storage. Yeah. How do I change cookie data? Well, I think I'm just getting the same instructions and they don't seem to work. Something is not right. And select an origin fields, name, value, yeah. Filter, edit a cookie. Double click it to edit it. They seem to think it works, but it doesn't work. All right. I suppose you could change it on each request. Well, no, I don't seem to be. See, the problem is I can't even make the request because it doesn't recognize me as the administrator, so it doesn't give me the option. See, I need to have another option up here that doesn't exist. So I thought this was a good idea too, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I still can't figure out how to do it. The only way I know is to use burp or to add a browser extension. There's various browser extensions that let you edit the cookies. If there is some way to do it in this pane and make it stick, I can't figure out how to do it. Yeah, I tried that. I tried changing it to true and then clicking on something, and it just changes back. True, enter. And now when I click my account, it just changes back. So somehow it's not working. Anyway, and maybe this page keeps on resetting it with every request, but oh, maybe you had to, you know what? I think I do know the answer. If we look in Burp, here in the history, you see the response. Maybe not. I thought the response might be resetting that cookie all the time. But it doesn't seem to be. Nope, it doesn't. So I don't know how it keeps getting back. Does the cookie have expiry settings? Well, I think it can't have any that expire in like 1 second. See if there's any way to make this big enough to see that. Expires session. Yeah, they're set to expire at the end of the session. No, it seems maybe you have to do something like go into About Config and turn on some option to enable cookie modification or something. But somehow my cookie modifications are not doing anything. Anyway, doing it with the burp response, that works. And there's probably some way to do it in here, but I haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, I think I'll stop this video. That's a few demonstrations.